Hi, my name is One-Eyed Ghoul. I changed my name from Ghoul Waifu to One-Eyed Ghoul. Um, Today I'm going to show you how to use my upcoming item, which I'm releasing today, which is for the 50 event. I'm planning to make it easier to understand. I realized that the Gacha Dokuro system is a little bit complex to use, and I found a few ways to make it easier. So let's get started. The first body that I'm going to look into is the E-body. I think it's faster than the legacy one, so let's hope we can get over with this very quickly so that I don't steal your time and you get to enjoy your item faster. So the first thing that we're going to do is we rest our E-body on the ground, and then I've got the feedback that a lot of people have issues with actually setting the body to blend mode, and I finally figured out why this is. And this is because of the nails, the toenails. The toenails have no alpha channel, so they are a JPEG, I guess. I don't know, but if you have a alpha channel texture and a non-alpha channel texture, you cannot just change the blend or mask mode. You have to do a little bit of a workaround because there's a Second Life, and Second Life never does what it's supposed to do. So we're going to right click the body, and there are two ways to do this, but I'm going to show you the fast one, and that is select your body, select everything, and then you click in the transparency one time up, one time down, and then you set it to blending. So now it's in blend mode. What you're then going to do is you pick your body up, you take it into your inventory. So here it is. So I'm going to detach this, and I'm attaching the new one. So now all I have to do is I'm going into my hut, and then I'm going to change my nipples to what I would like to have. I don't know why this is not fitting right now. Oh my god. I swear it's usually fitting. I don't know what happened there. Oh, I know. I'm silly. Okay, never mind. It's because of the bomb mesh parts. We're going to click all of them once visible and then off. Then we select our neck, and then we go into the poses for the feet, and we're selecting the feet that we like. And for the fingernails, we do that as well. This is how it's done for the E-body. So now I'm going to switch to my legacy body, and then we continue. Okay, and here I am back with my legacy special edition body. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add the advanced material editor optional HUD. So once this is done, if it's the first time for you, you are going to have informations here, and you can just click exit tutorial. I'm going to explain this to you kind of quickly now. So what you're going to do is you're clicking on this first layer here with the plus. So it's switching to the body. As you can see, there's no texture in this, so I cannot really have any access to the speculars or the bump maps, and that's a little bit unfortunate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type into the chat /1 mesh body, then space bomb, then space on, and hit enter. So this now set or unlock the bomb settings in my advanced HUD. Now you see that there's transparency, and this is what we need. So we're going to click here and we're dragging very slowly and carefully over until there's just a bit of movement, and then we let go and then it switches to on. That is as see-through as it gets. Unfortunately, you're going to have a little bit of a neck thing going on because this is legacy. They do not have a button that just allows us to switch between blend and mask. I requested that feature many times. I'm being treated very condescendingly. If more people want to have it, they would actually message them, so it's in the back burner. So if you want an easy to use HUD, if you want the body and mod, if you want something to change, bother them, message them, send them any kind of messages. They need to learn that they should be thankful to you and make your Second Life experience easier and not harder. So that said, let's go. I'm going to show you how to use my upcoming Kyokotsu skeleton. I did a new skeleton. I removed the feet and instead made it possible that you can not just wear it with the normal body. You can now also use it with furry diggy legs. Also the demo is going to be 10 minutes. You are going to have full access to the hut. But after those 10 minutes, you're not going to be able to use the demo again. It's going to basically self-delete. So use those 10 minutes wisely. I hope that helps somehow. So I'm going to put on my Legacy F skeleton. So as you can see, it's not poking out. And oh, that's also important. This time I made sure, or I hope I made sure, I tried a lot, that the e-body version does not have any spine bones or vertebrae sticking out. And I also tried to fix an issue that I had with the legacy body for males. So hopefully the sternum is no longer poking through. And I also hope that on the back those two vertebrae are not coming through. Okay, I had to reorganize my inventory for a second. So I'm wearing the bones now. You cannot see them right now, but let me put this on the Haru legs alpha. And ta-da! Now you can see the bones. Now the killer bunny layers are going to be separate because not everybody wants those. So they're going to be a separate release that you can buy on top as a little add-on. The hut itself is also going to be included in the skeleton, no worries. And I'm going to show you the hut in a second, but I want to show you the layers first. So we're going to have snow. If you're confused about the feet, they look a little bit weird because those are for the Haru legs. Let me put those on. Okay, I put on my Haru legs, and now you see that the layers work much better. Now with the Haru legs on, I can actually attach my hut here. I try to keep it as compact as possible, but I think I'm going to make it a little bit bigger here. Okay, so now at least you can read what's written on it. So you can see that the bones hello? Well, whoopsie daisy. I'm a silly goose. I forgot that this is second life and alpha eats alpha. It's very carnivorous and very cannibalistic. It's kind of fun to watch. We should actually put it in a little frame and watch as it eats itself. Anyways, so you can see that we can turn off the different bones, like the spine, for example, or here's the pelvis. So if a bone is annoying you and you do not want it, or it's out of place, or there is no space for it, just make it vanish. You can make a comeback with simply clicking the same button. Now, if you have the same issue as I just had, you can just press here for the legs, leg masks, or leg blend, because I think it's mostly to the legs, because the legs have legs long and legs short, actually in alpha texture. So they're going to look like very faded, as you can see here. But it comes with the negative that it is basically forcing a alpha issue. So you might have to go into the legs mask. So now for those legs in particular, you want to use the short ones. So I'm clicking on the short ones, and with this the issue is gone. So the legs are no longer poking through. So now I'm going to show you how I usually set up my skeleton for myself, because I do really like it that way. So I'm going to make the neck in gold, I'm going to make the shoulders in gold, and my rib cage is going to be gold as well. Then I'm going to my spine gold, pelvis gold, and now I'm going to make sure that my arms are pure chalk white, which is this white button. Not to confuse with this grayish white button. The grayish white is a pre-baked ambience occlusion color, basically, where a little bit shadow is already baked into the texture for more contrast, but I do like a glowy, so that's why. So I'm going to use the short legs here, and then here you have glow controls and color controls. So I'm going into my right arm, and then I pick whatever color I like. Maybe I'm going with red. Okay, yeah, red is a nice color. So I'm going to save this to the slot one, and then I'm going to my left arm. Left arm, and I click on this. Then I go to my right leg, and I'm clicking this, and then I'm going to my left leg, and I'm clicking this. And now I can actually click on the arm right here on the top ones, which is for glow. So I'm pressing this button to set it to full bright, and then I'm going relatively ham on the glow. I have lowered it in my viewer because sometimes I just couldn't see anything. But if you have a less or a more saturated glow system or setting set up, it's going to be very glowy, I promise. Just for me, it doesn't really look that glowy at the moment. That's because, first of all, my light. Second, I do not really like it when it's like super bright, but more subtle. So I'm going to keep this open, and then I click on the left, and I'm just clicking where this is. Click on the full bright toggle. Then I do this for the left, the right leg. Clicking here again. Then I'm clicking on full bright to make it full bright. Then plops into visibility better. And then I do this with the leg as well, with the left one. Clicking there, I'm clicking here, and then everything is very glowy. So when I'm setting my wind light to a darker one, let's try. Here we go. Now you can see that it's actually glowing. and it's quite visible. I do really enjoy that. If you can experiment with this and find your very own style, how you would like to use it. Some people don't like the glow at all. Some people really like it, so they actually make the entire thing glow, and I really love when I see how people go crazy with it. So this is my Kyokotsu with my killer bunny layers. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I tried to not make it too long, and unfortunately I think I failed as always. But I hope you enjoyed it and that you can have a great day and that your Halloween is going to be a splendid time. I see you next time and enjoy. Bye bye.